Hi everyone, this is Julie Bradley from Tiny Bean Photography. I'm a newborn and baby photographer based out of Pittsburgh, PA. So today I'm going to be showing you how to use the greater than Gatsby actions to create the really creamy skin look paired with that really sharp eye look that some people were asking about in a recent forum. So I thought, well, it's very simple. I have the actions. Let's learn how to do it together. So this is beautiful baby Elliot. She's 3 months old, and as you can see, she already has really dreamy skin. But I took this photograph today and I thought, well, it's a good one. She's nice and close and you can really see these actions at work. So I own the Greater Than Gatsby Newborn Essentials collection. And we're first going to just do her skin. We're going to work on her skin first. And we're going to make it really smooth and creamy. So I'm going to use the Natural Baby Skin Smoother. And if you click on this little arrow here, it shows you every single thing that this action is doing in Photoshop. So it's doing a lot of work for you. You could do that all yourself if you wanted to, but Greater Than Gatsby just makes it that much easier. So I'm going to be clicking my play button, and this action is going to play out. It takes a little while to load on my computer, so it's going to do its job here, and I'm going to pause QuickTime, and as soon as it's done, we'll meet back up and I'll show you kind of where we're at. Okay, so we're back. The action is finished playing on my computer, and now it's going to tell us exactly what we need to do to achieve this smooth skin. So we're going to brush on this action. They've already created the mask for me over here. So I'm just going to pick my brush, and I might adjust it to where I need to. Now the important thing whenever you're doing the skin is you don't want to touch any hair. You don't want to touch anything that you want to keep detail on. I mean, you can always mask it off, but it's easier just to get it right the first time. So I try not to do anywhere that has hair. I try to make sure I don't get her nostrils, okay? I don't want her eyes. We want those nice and sharp. I don't want her lips. So there's certain areas that you want to stay really, really sharp. You obviously don't go over them with a smoothing brush. So I've done her face pretty well. And just to make things consistent, I'm going to smooth out kind of her rest of her cute little chubby skin down here. So she seems pretty smooth. I can see in my mask here, what I've kind of done, even though it's tiny. But it's a little too smooth for me. So I'm going to go into the opacity. I'm going to just take it down a notch. So maybe play it at 43%. I don't know. That looks good. So the next thing I'm going to do, because now that we've made her skin super creamy, is we're going to make the other areas super sharp that we really want to pop. So that's the point of this tutorial. We're going to smooth the skin and pop the details. So I'm going to go into Brighten Baby Browns, because even though Elliot has these kind of dark gray eyes, they're probably going to turn brown in a couple more months. They're not blue. So we're going to do these Brighten Baby Browns, even though, like I said, her eyes are grayish blue, brown. It's going to show us exactly what to do. We're just going to paint on the action again. This time we're just painting on the color of the eyes. So I'm going to paint that on. I mean, this is her eye just enhanced. But for me, that's a little too much. It doesn't really look like Elliot. So I'm going to take it down a couple of notches here. But still, really helps to pop those eyes. So now we have to sharpen it. So I'm going to go down here and find my Paint on Sharp. It's another action from Greater Than Gatsby. And this is my workflow. So I just kind of do this quickly. I know where they are. I know where to scroll. So that's going to run, and this tells us exactly what to do. We're going to just paint on, same thing, paint on the masked area where we want it sharp. Now here you don't want to go super crazy because it's going to change the contrast a little bit, and it's also going to darken some things. So you want to make sure you're only painting exactly what you want to be sharp. So I'm going to go and do the eyelashes and the eyes. So eyes and eyelashes. I'm going to do the nostrils, because even though we want her nose creamy, we want the nostrils to have definition. I'm going to do her lips, so her lips kind of pop. You can do hair. I'm not going to do the hair in this one. You can do her little tie back, whatever you want to do. But you're showing that that plane is super sharp, the plane of her eyes, her lips, You want that plane to be super sharp. And you got to get it right in camera, but it can really pop whenever you sharpen it with your actions. So what I'm going to do now is just close this out and save it, and it's going to pop back into my Lightroom, and you can see the before and after in Lightroom. So this is going to save, and you're going to see the difference, side by side. So here it is popping up in Lightroom. That's the image that I just worked on in Photoshop with my actions, and this is the before. So you can notice it in her eyes and her skin, but it shouldn't be, if someone's not looking at the before and after, they shouldn't notice that it's too different. So if the finished area just looks polished, it looks sharp, but we have that dreamy skin. All right, I hope I helped you out here with your actions, and I hope you understand how to achieve that look and it works for you.